Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use ComfyUI to process one of the drawing that I did. It's like a drawing practice of a manga style go, and I also record this the learning process of me learning drawing traditionally as well as digitally. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to check it out. But that's not all this video about. This video is about how to combine the Stable Diffusion XL. It's short for SDXL. It's very famous, and we use a lot of this version of Stable Diffusion because it's very powerful. And then we're going to use Control Lora. So Control Lora, and if you haven't known already, it's not Lora per se. It's a kind of a control mechanism that we can use to make the Stable Diffusion not so random, not so chaotic. Okay, and the reason for me using this, my practice, is that I aiming to become a digital artist. So I learn all the way I can. I learn not only traditionally but also digitally for the technique, and of course I want to incorporate or learn AI's way of thinking, AI's methods, and learn from AI and sort of incorporate this into try to incorporate into my learning process as well as my creation process. So I'm trying to combine all this together, so it will be fun. Okay, so if you haven't already, this is a serious video about ComfyUI and how to incorporate this and into the a creator's perspective, the artist perspective. Okay, we're not going to just use this solely for a batch generating things. We're not going to do that, but hopefully this video, if you want to do that, that's totally okay. As I mentioned multiple times, as long as you disclose it and the model, the AI model you use is trained ethically and legally. And what is more, I think for artist perspective or as creator's perspective, you need to add some sort of a human touch. Okay, whether it's a scene, it's an animation, it is sort of a need to add value to this AI generated content rather than just using this as a finished product. That's the three things I stress in every AI videos. Okay, so let's get to it. And if you haven't already, I'm using Comfy Cloud, which is a sort of a way to run ComfyUI on Colab without worrying about all this dependencies, all this hassle. You can do that, and I link in description below. I will share this notebook so you can, and even if you just got a free account of Colab, you can just run it. Of course, you can also run that locally as long as you got a decent computer, not you don't necessarily need to have a GPU per se. If you got just only CPU, that's okay. It will generate a little bit relatively slow than if you have a GPU. And of course, my recommendation is that if you want, say, run things simultaneously, multiple instances, it's better done online. But if you do run it online, there are a lot of restrictions. That is a pros and cons that you have to decide for yourself. Right. So if you already follow this tutorial step by step, you don't need to install this. But since maybe some people guys watching this video already installed that on your local machine, you're going to install this too. Of course, you can just download this on a Hugging Face. Okay, Stable Diffusion XL, right? You'll click this, you will be taken to to the repository, and then Control Lora. Okay, you just go to the file and the version. Of course, you can just click here and clone repository, and just if you download want to do that locally, you just need to git clone this whole repository, and it will install that in the if you're using ComfyUI, you will a model that's directory, and then you can use it while you are in this ComfyUI environment. And of course, the SDXL Normally we just like a pre-install, because this is very famous used model, and yeah, you got like all the abstract PDF, add to collection, all that. Okay, I think I just got one here, so you guys can see. So Stable Diffusion XL based 1.0 or 1.5, and really depends on what kind of model you want. Okay, so basically this can generate a really like a photorealistic sort of thing. Okay, so you can see this like a documentation. All right, and then yeah, so it's the same way. Just go to File, and you got that like installed. Like I need to like okay, and you got all this like a batch installed, or you can just get a specific tensor here and you can download this. Okay, by the way, if you're using like the ComfyUI and you want to like install it online, you can right click, copy link address of any of the like a .save tensors model. Okay, let me just get rid of this. Okay, and then you go to this Jupyter notebook, and at here is a last step. Maybe okay, here it's like a custom model, download resources. Okay, so if you click here and you just paste this resources URL to here, and then you don't forget to change the resource name, because if you don't change it, it would like overwrite the previous resources. Okay, and then you run this code and restart this instance by click here. Okay, just pause and restart, run ComfyUI, and we'll automatically index this. And yeah, and yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. So yeah, I just open a cloud-based ComfyUI, and I just upload my drawing to the cloud. Okay, so if you haven't known already, just need to double click and you just search load image, and then you can add a load image node and click choose file to upload. Okay, I choose like a farewell. That's another drawing of me using like a Blender as well as the Photoshop to draw a 2D and 3D settings. It's a great fun. Okay, I even made like a short animation out from this. I use my computer to render like 2 or 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's just like another image, another drawing that I have. Okay, all this airship is constantly moving. I also like to record this time lapses on my channel. So if you're interested, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. All right, and please give this video a thumb up. I really need it. Okay, I haven't like make any money from making all these videos, and for those of you guys who don't know, I recently got unemployed, so yeah, maybe hopefully this channel will be the only source of revenue that I will get. So thank you so much. Please give it a thumb up. All right, yeah. So let's just remove this node. Okay, so the reason I use my drawing and my image is that as I said multiple times, you don't want like steal other people's work, so I'm doing my best to utilize and to try to experiment the latest technology, but with a kind of like a reserved way. Okay, I'm not going to like abuse this technology. So this is like a reason one. The other reason is that because I know how to make this drawing, because I did that from scratch. Okay, so this is the manga style practice while I doing some anatomy and pose like exercise. I draw from scratch and refine the lines, and adding this here, adding the color as well as like gradient map, and then adding all this shadow highlights, and adding like the folded like the light and shadows of her dress. Yeah, so I know from start to finish how to do this, and some of the details of this image, so I'm pretty familiar with the image. Okay, so I'm trying to use the AI to sort of analyze this image and use this as a sort of exploration. So for example, if I think, hey, this anime style is pretty good, but I want to try some of the new style, and I think the pose is pretty good. Okay, so the pose is pretty good, and I want to like try a different style using this exact same pose. I want to do that with the like same hairstyle, same clothes, same like a big-eyed anime girl, but just a different style. Okay, but I don't know how to do this. Yeah, I can use AI to help me to analyze this and like style changes of this based on your image, on your drawing, your work, and then you can draw inspirations and yeah, create more. Okay, so that's at least what I intend to do right now, but hopefully it can give me a result, at least a decent result. Okay, and hopefully I can share my journey with you guys along the way. All right, let's get to it. So first we need to we can't just use this image like image to image, but rather we need to like pre-process this image. For those of you guys who haven't watched my previous video, I talk about pre-process and how to install this using the manager. Right now, I don't load the manager just to make it a little bit quicker, and I just yeah, I already installed that. So node and control.net preprocessor. Okay, so I can get all sort of the preprocessor thing, and why we need a preprocessor. Okay, I'm going to try my best to explain this, because I'm going to use control Lora. And control Lora, if you haven't know already, let me just click this plugin face page. So if you haven't know already, control Lora is a kind of control. So if you're like using Stable Diffusion to generate image based on prompt, you won't be able to control much of the process. So maybe just some of the prompt. The reason for it is just the beginning point is all noise. So as you can see, previously we just get an empty image as a starting point and denoise it. Okay, got here like 100% denoise, so like a randomized get all things messed up, and then we are going to doing all these calculations based on all this the neural thing and a random seed, and then generate things according to the prompt. Okay, but then you got absolutely no control except some like a vague idea of a prompt. We can use this as a sort of like a artistic exploration. Okay, I got a certain feeling, I got a certain idea, but I don't know how to for example, like an alien spaceship sort of flying on an alien metropolis or something like that, some crazy idea, but you don't know how to actually you haven't crystallized the idea. That's the word. And so you got no control, but you can quickly let computer to randomly generate it multiple times. Every time is different, so you can give you inspirations and you can start from there. But what if you already got some idea? Okay, you got some a pose or some image, some sort of face expression. You want to start from that. How to do that? So the control Lora gives us a very graceful explanation, is that I'm going to pre-process the original image or whatever. I can use this as a very, very interesting. So for example, you can even paint it yourself. Okay, so you give it some sort of a control, some sort of information about the rather than a random image, random noise, you got some sort of maybe canny sort of line or maybe some depth map. You're giving this model this information, so it will base on this information and it can quickly generate result without like it's like skipping a lot of the steps, doing all this like a generate from random noise sort of thing. Okay, so let's look at here. So for example, you got like MD das I don't know how to pronounce this, MIDAS or MIDAS, and let's just say MIDAS, MIDAS, or clip drop depth. Okay, so you just use different preprocessor, and you got a depth map. And as I said earlier, in my previous video, I used like a depth map to in Blender first in Photoshop generate a depth map, and in Blender like get a fake 3D scene. So like you just need to draw in 2D and you got like a 3D, and you can like add more layers so you can get a nice cozy scene. I did one of the experiments at my art called, I think it's called a witch. I haven't named that yet. This is just like a first or second experiment when I jump into the like a digital art career. Okay, so yeah, so I did that while using Photoshop's neural filter, and then just a few days ago when I like encountered ComfyUI, I think that we can use ComfyUI to do this pre-processing, and that kind of step is using the control next pre-processing. Okay, and we can get that same result without using say Photoshop, and you can use that and then like link that to my previous workflow. That will be like using Blender to get like a 2D to 3D image, and I also make a video about this, so if you are like interested, you can just check that out. I think it's at just at my YouTube's page. So yeah, I update all sort of things, and I work like 18 hours a day. So if you are like want to check it out, do please first check it out, and second is that please support me, right? Please support me by you know, just give the video a thumb up. Okay, let me just show you how to this one I turn my 2D drawer into 2.5D sort of thing. Okay, yeah, sorry, I haven't like bring this to you. Okay, it's like here. Okay, let me just move this. I don't want okay, this is like a drawing, but I turn that into a 2.5D sort of like nice thing, adding a lot of effects. Okay, so this is like using technology of depth map. Okay, if you're interested, you can just check it out. Okay, and yeah, let's go back here. So you can use this as a starting point. So instead of white noise, you can just using this depth map, or you can use candy edges. So you kind of just give AI a line art and prompt at the same time, so you can generate based on the line art or based on depth map. Okay, and because it's on the depth map, as you can see, it's a kind of like using a camera taking a really close like a portrait view, like a big head, and all the background just like really far away. That's the beauty of things. Okay, as you guys can see, the all generated image got a like a really focused view on our main person who just generated. All right, and of course the candy edges can give us control as well. So for example, if you say take a photo and add in your candy edges, so you can get the line art ready, and this line art not necessarily is generated by by a computer using like a real photo and then candy edges. You can also draw the candy edge yourself. Okay, just draw the edges, and then you can use that as a kind of a reference for the AI to control AI's generation. Okay, this is very interesting, and of course you can use like photograph and a sketch colorizer. You can do all sort of thing, so you can get like a black and white image, so it's a less color channel than the like the final result, and you can use AI to colorize it. It's really helpful if you want to like restore the old image that you take. Maybe it's not you take, maybe somebody else taking say First or Second World War or something like that. It's very fun and very I don't know, is a very good technology. Okay, and of course, there go all sort of things and how to apply that. You can even use like a stable Swarm UI, or automatic level 11. We can use all that. But we're going to try this in on ComfyUI. Okay, so we get our image. So we need to like pre-process it, and let's just let's try depth first, and then try the candy edge. Okay. So what I'm going to do is to like pre-process this by add node. Let me just search it. I'm going to add a VDES. Okay. We can add VDES normal map or depth map. Normal map and depth map, by the way, is a little bit different. Like normal map is give you like a so for example, you're making asset, but you just drawing 2D. You want to look like 3D, so you get a sort of like a 3D projection information. Okay, so if you draw a brick, you want to like the brick wall like extrude it out a little bit using this normal map. The depth map is like the depth information. Okay, so for example, you want this thing to be closer to you, and that thing to be like a far away. You use depth map. Okay, so I'm using depth map, and you're going to plug this image to the depth to the image here, and then you can just output. Let's just save image. Okay, just to be safe, just to be safe. And we got tons of like a background threshold resolution for you to choose from. Let's just run this at least just once and fine tune it. Okay, so the green area is the like the AI's current working on this node. Okay, so start here, and then save image. Okay, let's wait it out. I'm going to pause it, and after a few seconds of wait, I generate a depth map. Yeah, so if you like already like want to use this to like finish my like previous videos process, you can do that. So you can like input that to Blender, give it like a maker float, and add all this animation. Yeah, we can just stop here. But I want like a squeeze more from AI, okay, and see how much that we can control. So if say I want to explore a different style, okay, I'm going to use this as another input. So I got like a save image, so every step will be saved. That's pretty good. Of course, you can just do something like a preview image if you don't want to save it every time. So you can just got an image and just preview this. I believe that it will be much quicker. Okay, but right now let's just remove it because it's kind of redundant. Okay, and then I'm going to load the checkpoint. So I'm going to use the SDXL, okay, as I said before. So SDXL, we got like a base 1.0 safe tensor model, and that's exactly what I'm going to use. Okay, so basically this model is I know just a bunch of super realistic, and get like 3 times just the size. Yeah, you know the drill. I already told you that. Just the same old. This model is a great sort of thing. I'm not going to repeat that. Okay. Yeah, and if you like starting here and you just go just like default prompt and like a decode, encode decode or some sort of thing, like a cake sampler, that's just like a normal workflow. Okay, but instead of that, we are going to use control net Lora, to using that depth information. Okay, so instead of just using this as a starting point, we are going to use a load control net model. I believe, okay, let me just show you where it is. just add a node, okay, and we got loader, and we got load control net model, okay. So it's not just a simple like a checkpoint, but rather a control net model, and then we can choose all sort of thing. Right now, let's just use control Lora as I explained you guys earlier, and right now, since this will provide us with a depth information, so instead of using canny, I'm just choosing depth. Okay, pretty simple. And then you're going to use this control net, and you're going to bring it out, okay, and you can let it go. Really simple. If you don't know which node you should connect to, you can just let it go. It can sort of give you a different options. So by the way, there is a reroute or reroute option that you can use it as a kind of like a bus stop. Okay, so you can go there and stop there and change your direction. This can be helpful in a like a really complex workflow. Okay, and then you can just click here and let it go. Then you are going to choose not reroute because we already done that, and then we're going to control net apply or control net apply advanced. Let's choose advanced. Okay, things is pretty much advanced video. So we can got this control net here, and then we're going to two positive as well as negative. There will be like a prompt input, and we got like a prompt outputs. Okay, so how to do this? So it seems that we need to adding a positive and a negative. So do you remember that the first time that we did is from clip and get a clip text encode? Okay, so basically I'm going to start from here, got a two node, one's for positive prompt, the other is negative prompt, and use that as an input to get positive and negative here. Okay, and what about this image? This image will not just if you got apply control net. If you haven't got that, you'll be just the positive and negative, and then and then decode. Okay, encode, decode, and then output. But we got a hint for the AI to start from the depths. So instead of just output this and save, I'm going to just click here and plug this image info to apply control net. So the depths will be used as the depth control net that we train. Okay, so then you're going to using the old stuff. Yeah, just add a the clip text encode. Yeah, just the prompt, and let's just rearrange this a little bit. And here's another thing: Control and C, Control Shift and V to got it here, and automatically connected with the clip. Okay, really helpful here. And of course, you can add a little bit hint. Right click and color be the positive one, and then there will be the negative one. That really depends on the requirements. Okay, so if you a more fine-tuned thing, you might think there will be a positive sort of thing, and then there will be the negative sort of thing. Okay, and then we got a condition, and condition, positive condition, and then negative condition. Okay, so we get everything connected. And of course, I believe if you do this, you already know why you're doing this. Okay, I've seen a lot of video that say, hey, I just got a workflow and just blah 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 like magic, and here is the result. Just copy my workflow, and I don't think that's a good idea while you're learning. Okay, I believe the worth and the value of actually putting the effort to actually understand it and have an idea of how to do the art, at least. And at least I'm trying my best to learn art. but I also want to like explore how AI can help us to learn art and help us to explore the art to a deeper and higher level. So yeah, as I mentioned multiple times, that's what I've been doing. All right, so then you can like input prompts here from like a positive, negative, but we haven't got like output yet. And then come to the cake sampler part as well as VAE, and so let's do this. At the app controller we got a positive and negative. Just got a positive and add a node reroute cake sampler, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. It will automatically like connect it, so you don't need to worry about it. And we got a model here, and the model will be like the load checkpoint. We got XD Stable Diffusion XL based 0.1 shape tensor model. We're going to reconnecting. Okay, click this model here, and I'm going to make it connected. Let's just add a reroute, so I can okay, maybe put it here, and then put it here. Okay, just to make it not so tangled up. I'm trying to make this as a I don't know, maybe beautiful as possible. Okay, and we got like a VAE here, and let's just got a like a reroute here, maybe here. Okay, I do this because I haven't like used the VAE yet, so I just like a reroute. It will be our reroute center. All right, so yeah, you got an idea. And we got a sampler, we got like a latent, yeah, so we have to like output a little bit more. And so the latent, we're going to have a latent image. Let's just get an empty. I think that will be suffice. So empty latent image, and I'm going to make it bigger because we are using this model, okay, the SDXL model. And at least we are going to get like 1024. So 1024. That's like the least amount. Okay, so it's like a fairly large model. So we can get like a high definition. And here we got like a positive as well as a negative. So with the negative, we haven't like connected yet. Let's just connect in negative. And then we got like the latent, and don't worry, we are at the end here. So if you sometimes if you don't know which node to link to, just like a link here, and and just they will automatically give you some of the like option. And clearly we're going to choose a decode because you need to decode and then like render an image. So like a decode, but we haven't got like VAE connected. And remember here, we got VAE started here. We got like a reroute here. So I'm going to add in like a reroute. Okay, so just a reroute here, and then connect it here. Of course, if you don't want it to like overlap, you can, you get all sort of thing. And this, it can get pretty messy pretty quickly. Okay, so yeah, finally we got an image. We can get the save image, or you can just get a preview image. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to get it both. Okay, a really big workflow. You can just quill prompt. Okay, we haven't got a prompt, so sorry. Oh my gosh, we haven't got the prompt. So yeah, let's add a prompt. Let's say there will be a photo. Okay, so for example, what if I bring my like anime waifu back to life? Okay, so a photo of a like a beautiful girl. Okay, like a JK uniform. Okay, is that JK uniform? I'm not familiar with the thing I read here. Okay, uniform red long hair. Okay, I'm not like a prompt engineer. Okay, and then like you know, bad, something like that. Okay, bad, man, yeah, all that. And hopefully I can like actually got this. Okay, and yeah, I of course you can change this. Like apply control net here. We got strength over 1, and you can like change the starting point as well as the end point and percentage. But I think I already got like 2 query stacked together. Let's just see the result. Okay, right now it's like loading the model. So if you don't know which like steps you're on, you can go back to here. You can see like executing cell. Okay, and we got model type scope prompt, got prompt, all that. So you know that it's actually like a processing and working, not like a stuck. Okay, so yeah, let's I'm going to pause this video for a few seconds, a few minutes maybe. Okay, because it definitely has got spent a little bit of time loading. Okay, the result is very interesting. So yeah, definitely it's a bad result. You can't like use this as a yeah, like the final products, but hey, it's a pretty good. It's pretty good. It got like a re-rendered our image. Okay, and things the width and height just like I clipped a little bit. So it clipped like the leg. Okay, and it got like a really bad interpretation of the hand. And we got like leg, hand, all that. Supposed to be like a leg, like a hand here, and then go here. Okay, and just yeah, but I think the face did like a pretty good job. The face and the hair. Okay, pretty good. And I think the AI just ignore my prompt. I think a photorealistic photo, a JK, maybe it's like a JK uniform. Let me just add in a like a negative prompt of anime. Okay, so we will not get a like anime look, and then yeah, I'm going to like fine tweak this like a starting point as ending point. So basically, apply control net is that if you start from 0, you're going to like apply this depth map at the beginning of your drawing, and then at the end of here, like if it's 1, like from beginning to the end. But what if I change that to maybe like 80%? Okay, so 0.8. That means start, you're going to like pay attention to the depth map, and at the 0.8 point, you're going to like do whatever you want with Stable Diffusion model. And the strength, while you are like take consideration of depth map, you're going to like take 100% attention to what I tell you to do. Okay, and yeah, I think maybe you can like increase the steps, case sampler. Okay, so maybe you know, increase that to 30 or something like that. And then CFG, you can fine tune all this a little bit, and we can like change the sampler a little bit. Okay, you can get like a GPU sort of sampler and scheduler. You know, you can play around a little bit, like a Keras or something like that. Yeah, and denoise 0.1.0. Yeah, and of course you can do like multiple times. Like you can prompt. Right now you need to like reconnect that and prompt, yeah, so you got like different seed and different sample, and then yeah, you can look at here. And by the way, if you want to like check the output, where does all this image saved if you're using like ComfyUI Cloud, it's here. Okay, so you go here, you go the output. Okay, it's like the ComfyUI's the folder, you go the output, and then everything that you click saved will be here, and you can just right click and download. Okay, pretty simple. And let's look at here. Okay, another result, I believe is some kind of better than the first one, but still I think the hand is just, yeah, terrible. but we can get some sort of like a shadow area here, and even got some sort of a uniform. Yeah, that really depends on you. Okay, you can fine tune this, but hey, that's a very good experiment. So I'm going to like get this previous image here, and I'm going to compare whatever I did. Okay, and the depth map information that I provide, and here is the end results. Okay, so yeah, this do give me some of the like inspirations. So if this girl like just using this pose, it'll be like a little bit boring, even though you like I fine tune a little bit. So maybe next time when I actually practice digital art, I'm going to use this. Oh my gosh, I think that's photorealistic. It's not anime. Oh my gosh, it's like a okay. This is the last time. So yeah, I sorry. This is the like I fine tuned it and adjust that and got like a real photo of my girl. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. That's so much better than the anime version. So yeah, so the negative prompt does work. I got like an anime as a negative, so it will not be like the anime girl. Oh, pretty good. So yeah, I'm like shocked by the result. It's pretty good, and yeah, because you know there are a lot of limitations. So if you look at here, the depth map do not have information of whether she's wearing like shoes or stocks, and my original drawing is like this, and the like AI generated shoe is like a black, is like a stocking or something like that. I'm not sure how to name it. Okay, and yeah, uniform changed. Okay, so there's no information inside. Okay, and I believe that by using Canny, we can like doing all this better. And of course, there are also methods like going from control net to control net to control net, and all the way to your host content. I'm going to do that maybe later. Okay, so oh my gosh, it's already 40 minutes video, so it's already pretty long, and I got a pretty decent result. And I just brought like the like imaginary waifu back to life. Very interesting experience, and yeah, so I can like use this as a reference, or maybe you know find inspiration, something like that. Okay, pretty good, pretty interesting, and quick takeaway. You can use not only just one checkpoint model, but also you can add control net to add more control, using the preprocessor like DeskMap, Canny, all that to give a AI some sort of control, some sort of a hint, and you can adjust the hint information here, and using the positive prompt as well as the negative prompt to get the results that you don't like and add more results that you like. And here is my experiment. If you like this, please give me a thumb up. If you want to see more of it, please give me a thumb up. Just give me maybe leave in the comments. Just give me any form of feedback, so I know that you want this video, this sort of video, so I will make more. Okay. And if you want to see like more of my content, I do all sort of art and experiments all the time. I update like 3 or 4 times a day on my YouTube channel. So yeah, please subscribe if you want more. And if you like want to really support me directly, please join the Patreon. Right? Thanks again.